Hi guys, welcome to my channel. And this quick video I'll show you how you can set up SAS for your CSS project. You don't need a complex npm build just to compile SAS or SCSS files to CSS. We can use a simple command line utility. Now for that we need to install Ruby language on our PC. I'm on a Windows PC, so I'll be using a Ruby installer. But if you're on a Mac or Linux, you can download the binaries or the setups for your operating systems, right? Okay, so for Windows users, I can click on a Ruby installer and download, and I can download the latest Ruby package. I'm on a 64-bit. I'll be using a 64-bit package for my machine. You click on this thing and it will start downloading. Now I have already downloaded and installed Ruby on my PC. It's a very straightforward process. You click on the installer and then next. Uh, you just need to make sure that the Ruby is added to your system path. Okay. So that we can access Ruby from the command prompt. Now once the Ruby is installed in the PC, I can head over to command prompt and I can type in ruby-v. Now okay, so Ruby is installed. I can see the version number, and since it's added to my path, I can access Ruby right from the terminal. Okay, now once the Ruby is installed, I need to download SAS package. Okay, so we will be downloading ruby-sass with the help of Ruby package manager, and for that we need to type in gem install sass. Hit enter. What that will do, it will download the ruby-sass from the online repo to your PC. Once that is downloaded, we can verify if the SAS is installed by typing in sass-v. If it shows the version number, that means ruby-sass is installed. That's good. Now, for this demonstration purpose, I created a simple project on my PC. Here we go. It's a very simple project with a bare bone HTML. So if I open this thing on code editor, Visual Code, I'm a big fan of Visual Code Editor because it has so many extensions and it has integrated terminal that I can use if I want to. So inside the project, the style.css is at the root of my project, and I created another file called style.scss. Now that is where we will be writing our SAS code. Okay. Now to make use of ruby-sass package, we need to open up terminal inside this root. So I can use control plus tilde on my Windows PC to open up the terminal, and I can see that I'm in the root of this project SAS. Okay, so to compile my SCSS file to CSS, all I need to do is to write this command sass input file. Input file is style.scss, and what is the output file? It's style.css, right? The CSS file is empty, so as our SCSS file. But if I hit enter, you will see that this SAS file is compiled to CSS file, and we can see, yep, here it is. It's coming from the SAS file. Now let's do one thing. Let's try to open this index.html with live server. Okay, open with live server. Yep, here we go. And what we can do, we can rearrange the screen. So let's split the screen into two halves uh, with editor and browser sitting together next to each other. Okay, now I can write a small CSS rule. Check the background of this body. It's white. It's the default styling from the browser itself. So let's say my body has a background of, let's say, background. Let's make it gray. Okay, so if we see and if I compile my Sass, okay, the CSS has changed. It compile. You can see the background color has changed from white to gray. But this is not a convenient development process. We don't want to run this command all the time when we are writing our SCSS rules. For that, we can use the watch flag. Okay, so what that will do, the Sass will keep on watching our SCSS file, and if there is any change, it will compile that file into CSS on the fly. So for that, we can use Sass -- watch and our input file dot SCSS, our output file dot SCSS, sorry. So it's input file colon output file, and if I hit enter, what that will do, it will keep looking for the changes in our SCSS file. So now let's have a quick look at the structure of our index.html. It's a bare bone, but I have an outer div called container, and inside the container I have a div called grid, and I also have a class called grid called 3, and inside that I have 3 cards, right? With a heading and a paragraph tag and an anchor tag. Okay, so let's head over to CSS file. Just have a quick look at style.css. It's nothing in there, just the body style. Now let's start writing our Sass, right? So I can start with the container, right? And I can say background. Yeah, let's just worry about the background. What I want at this time, width to be 100%, and max width to be let's say 1100 pixels, right? With padding, yeah, margin. I want this thing to be centered with the padding. I can have a padding of, let's say 0 and 15 pixels. Okay. Now, so this is about a container. If I expand my browser, here we go. See, everything is this container is centered, sitting in the middle of our browser. Okay. Now let's write style for the grid. Now we have a div with a class called grid. We can use that grid class to display grid. Display as a grid. Yep. And why not a grid gap around 20 pixels? Okay, that should do it. And I know we have another class. It's grid call 3, right? And we are in Sass, so I can use nesting, right? So ampersand dash call dash 3, and here I can yeah, this is giving me auto completion and it looks great. I want a 3 column, right? That's fantastic. So grid call repeat 3, that's fine. Okay, and then I can go with dot card, right? And I can say, yep, background is white. again, auto completion is doing some great work for me. Padding, I'm happy with the padding. Border radius 5, and yeah, box shadow looks okay too. But border radius, I don't want 20. In fact, I want more than 20. So let's make it something like 20 pixels. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So you can see we can use our simple Sass command line tool to write our SCSS files and compile that thing into a CSS file. And in other videos, I'll show you, know how you can make full use of these Sass variables, nesting, looping, if else, right? It's a complete language, right? And that you can, and variables also. So yeah, we will have a small tutorial for Sass and some of my other upcoming videos. And for the time being, let's say goodbye. Take care and stay healthy. Bye.